Hello, Michelle. How have you been? Hey, Carmen. Good morning. Good morning. I'm great. I'm great. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Marcy. Hey, guys. I miss you too. My family, my H&G family. Where have you been? You've been good, Shell? Oh, my goodness. That's great. How's your daughter? Hi, Viola. Good morning. Hi, Olivia. How are you? Hi, Olivia. Juliet, thank you for coming in. Thank you for helping so much. Thank you, Juliet. Hey, Janelle. Oh, happy Mother's Day to you as well. Hey, Michelle Harris. Good morning. Dorothy Parker, Tanita, Kayla, good morning. Teresa, hi. Hey, Cranky. Hey, Britt. How you doing, girl? You got time to come on here with 2 jobs? Yeah, Janelle Baker, thank you for that donation. Janelle Baker, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Work is going great. I overdid it yesterday a lot, so I've been on ice all night, and this morning I feel like a piece of shrimp. I feel like shrimp cocktail. I've been on ice constantly. I'm like, please don't let me call out. Please don't let me call out. So I'm just taking it slow, just going slow. Thank you, Carmen. Happy Mother's Day. Teresa, work is great. My work is great. The people are great. The boss is amazing. Everything is great. I love it. I enjoy cleaning. Oh, I'm sorry, Brittany. I'm so sorry. Was that your dad's dad? Is that who we're talking about? I figured it was coming quick. Oh, thank you, Britt. Thank you, Marcy. Hi, Clara White. What are you doing them sunglasses on? Is it sunny there? It's raining here. I'll take some of your sunshine. Yeah, I know, Aaliyah. I got to take it easy. I mopped every single classroom last night. Every single classroom. Everyone, because it was like gritty. You could tell there was sand on the floor. So I didn't want somebody to say I didn't do something. So I made sure I did it all. But I'll tell you what, never again, every classroom. Never again. I got to alternate it. But I'll get used to it. It's just finding out my own routine and my method. I'm glad you did, Dee. Hey, Virgo. So Virgo and Brittany, both, I'm sorry for your loss, hon. I'm sending my condolences. I do the best I can. I do. Oh, her surgery went well. That's awesome. Yeah, everybody, Brittany and Virgo lost a family member today, or yesterday. So please send your condolences to them. Hit the like button if you've come in the room, you guys. We're a little short. 6 of you did not hit the like button. Please hit the like button. It's sunny there. Oh, Clara, no wonder you got your sunglasses on. Yeah, the class. I'll tell you what, some of them kids, and then these damn teachers, they leave the windows open. And this one window in this one classroom was behind this big thing. I don't even know how the teacher got back there. I couldn't move the big thing to get to the window, so I'm climbing over top of everything to pull the window shut and lock it. I thought, you know what? I wanted to put a note on her desk and say, if you're going to open the window, shut it before you leave. Because it's too much. It's too much. Hey, Skipper Joe. Good morning. But everybody is really nice. Everybody's really nice. This one teacher, I went next door into the bathroom from my janitor closet to clean up something, and the teacher was in my closet, and I said, can I help you? I said, and she goes, oh, I'm just grabbing a bag. And I said, and you are? I didn't know who she was. And she didn't say, I'm a teacher. And I said, oh, do you usually just come in here like that? Just come in my closet and take what you want? And she goes, well, you weren't here. So does that mean I can go in your room and your desk and take what I want? Like, I get possessive. But I didn't say that to her. I didn't say that. I just said, oh. But I did say, do you usually just come in this closet like that? And she just looked at me. And she goes, well, you weren't here. Well, I wasn't that far away. If my door's open, I was right here. Literally right next door. I didn't hear you say miss, or I didn't hear you call me. So I gotta learn what my title is. I gotta remember that they don't see me equal to their ranking. I gotta remember that I'm a custodian, and I gotta bring myself down a little bit. So I caught myself, and I didn't say anything, and I was surprised I didn't, because I'm Italian and I speak everything on my mind, and I don't want to get fired. So I just said, next time if you need something, just let me know. If you need 2 or 3 bags, that's fine. Take them with you. But I just prefer that you not go through my things in my closet, because I don't know if it's you or a kid. When I come back to my room and I see something's different, and I'm going to know because I'm psychic. So I'm going to know you were in here, but I won't know who was in here. So I don't want a kid to think a kid was in here. So I get kind of nervous with that. I don't want any kids to get in my closet, because there's poison in there. It's poison. Yeah, I'm very protective, but I'm protective too of those kids. I tell you right now, as far as I'm concerned, they couldn't have a better person working there, because never would I allow a kid to get hurt, injured, abused, or anything. I pay attention to everything around, everything going on. And I will lose my job today if it's about protecting or saving a child. I promise you that. I'll lose my job today, because 2 people in my world that you don't hurt is kids and the elderly. Anybody else, it's fair game. But children and elderly are 2 people you don't mess with in front of me. I will lose my job today. Like today. I got no joke about it. No joke about it. But on a better note, I love my job. Tyler was talking about me. Tyler's Tarot, with over 500,000 subscribers, was talking about me. My boy Tyler. You know I love him, right? I miss that kid so much. I call him a kid, right? Because he's so much younger than me. But we used to be so close. And somebody did something and made it look like I did something. And I didn't. I never did. And I never would. Because I love that kid to death. But somebody made me look bad somehow, some way. Or they changed something around that I said or something. And I don't know what happened, but he got so upset, and I felt so bad for him. But I had to respect his choices and his privacy, but love him to pieces. Hey, Sauerkraut. Hey, Sauerkraut. Thank you, Leo. I can't believe he was talking about me. How accurate I am. Yeah, I've done some great readings for Tyler. He's just an amazing guy. He is just an amazing guy. And I love his mother and that bird. Oh, my God. Do I love? I love Yaya, his mother. I love her. Yeah, he don't really get upset. He's kind of like me, Italian. You get that fire that burns in you real fast, and stuff just comes out. But he also cools down quick. But he's a no nonsense kind of guy, and he won't let somebody walk on him, which is good. He don't let anybody take advantage of him, which is good. But he's amazing at what he does. Right, his readings, even signs that I'm not. I could watch, say, Gemini, and I'm not a Gemini at all, not in the sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. But I could watch him just because it's him. Watch him do that video and enjoy it. You're not well, sauerkraut. What's wrong? Hey, Pamela. How you doing? Hey, it's funny. I like when he says that they're crazier than a shithouse rat. I cracked up. Or a warehouse ratter. Crazy as that. I forget what he said. What does he say about a shithouse rat or something? Chrissy Bean, Tyler's Tarot and different channel are the ones that H&G shout out, which is how I found you, Helen. One of 3 channels I watch daily. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Chrissy B. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's a fantastic tarot reader. Fantastic. Hey, M. Gordon. Congratulations on finishing everything. Congratulations. Oh, crazier than a shithouse rat. Thank you, Jelly J. I couldn't remember. Why did you take away your comment, Skipper Joe? I just went to read it and you took it away. With a $2 wig. That's right. I remember that, Jelly. Yeah, sometimes sometimes people do get offended sometimes by stuff he says, but he really is harmless. He doesn't mean any harm. He really doesn't. He's a great guy. Secret Tarot, you found me through Secret Tarot? Yeah, she's a doll too. They're 2 of my favorite people. Secret Tarot and Tyler's Tarot are 2 of my favorite people. Thanks, Leo. So please hit the like button if you've come in. Brittany, you're funny. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So everybody, just a reminder, readings will only be done on Saturdays. I can't fit it in the morning. I just can't. In the morning, I'm busy icing. At least for the beginning. I spend too much time on the ice. I'm literally on the rocks all day and night. Matter of fact, Buttons was supposed to get groomed this morning. I was supposed to take her at 7, but I was still up at 4 a.m. putting ice on my back. So I'm pretty beat today. Thank you, Juliet. I love you so much. Hi, Leslie. So yeah, so Saturdays afternoon or evening will only be and I had Zoom and nobody came. I had Zoom, you guys, and you didn't come. I meant to do TikTok last night, but I'm telling you, I was hurting so bad. All I could do was ice. I couldn't even smoke a cigarette. That's how bad it was. If I can't smoke, man, I was ready to call 911. And I prayed all morning that I wouldn't have to call out of work. I prayed and prayed and prayed. I was like, please no, please no. No, no, no. No, no, no. I prayed. I did Good Vibes binaural beats. So if you're ever having any kind of pain or discomfort or whatever going on, go to Good Vibes right on the YouTube. It's free. And they usually don't have commercials in between. So that's great. Because there's nothing more messed up than you're doing a meditation and there's a commercial pops up. Like screws you all up. So go with Good Vibes. I talk about them all the time. Good Vibes. And type in whatever your ailment is. Back pain, leg pain, shoulder pain, neck pain. And listen to the binaural beats. And I'm telling you what, it took me from being in pain on a scale of 1 to 10. I was in a 10 and it took me down to a 4. And then this morning I did it again and it brought me down to a 2. And now I'm able to go to work. Oh, which I didn't sign in yet for work. I got to remember to sign in for work. Is who listening? Yeah, that's all it was, Leslie. Just us three. Awesome, Blooming Rose. That sounds amazing. Your daughter's surgery was successful. I love it. God bless her. Keeping her in our prayers for sure. Blooming Rose's daughter, keep her in your prayers, everybody. I'm hoping it's going to get used to it. I'm hoping. I'm old. I went from no exercise to tons of exercise. So my body was like, what the hell? You'll text me. Okay, Skipper Joe. My body was like, what is this that we're doing? Jamie Zebra, she's a little too promiscuous for me. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Juliet. All right, let's get started. Let's get started, you guys. Let's get started. All right. We're going to do each sign. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly today. You know how my mornings run, right? So I'm going to go through this kind of quickly today. I feel like I'm crooked. Don't feel like it fits right. And I don't have my necklace on. I don't like when I don't have my cross on. Okay. For the sign of Aries, I took the liberty of writing some notes today as I was drinking my coffee, my first cup. All right, so I'm going to do a card and a message that I have written. Then there's short messages for each sign, but they'll probably make sense. All right, so I'm shuffling for Aries as we speak. And if anybody goes on Tyler's page, please give Tyler a message that I love him, I appreciate him, and I think that he's the best. All right, so for the sign of Aries. All right, Aries. All right, Aries. So Page of Pentacles comes up for you today. Sign of Aries, fire sign, Aries. When we see the Page of Pentacles for Aries, and mind you, I am not a tarot reader, so I don't read it always as the traditional tarot message, okay? So when you see Page of Pentacles, if you want to take it for what you know this card means, that's on you. But I'm going to give you the message that I get from Spirit that tells me what it's talking about. And it could be something totally different than what it looks like, all right? So Aries, with the Page of Pentacles, we know Pentacles is money, right? So that makes sense. But it's also talking about you looking closer at your money right now, whether it's during a time where you're trying to consider an investment, whether it's about you trying to save, whether this is about you trying to contemplate whether you can afford something or not, or maybe it's even about worry about losing some money, not having enough money, or trying to figure out how to make more money. Whatever this is going on with you, I know that one of that is going to make sense for Aries. Aries, your message today talks about your lessons get uncomfortable. Your lessons are getting uncomfortable, and they're supposed to. Lessons is just like when you're going to school, how you learn a new way to do math or trigonometry or algebra or whatever. But if something is making you uncomfortable, it's because it's not familiar, because it hasn't become a habit, because it's not something that you're used to doing. Okay. Like my job, physically, it's uncomfortable. Physically, mentally, and emotionally, it's amazing. But physically, it's uncomfortable. It's no lie about it. I hurt every day, but it's worth it. So with your lessons that you're going through, Aries, it's uncomfortable. It might even hurt a little bit in different kind of ways, but it's worth it. See, the lessons, the reason that you're here on this earth isn't so that you can make $1 million, isn't so that you can make tons of friends and have everybody love you. It's about the lessons that you need to learn. You've been here for many lives before, and you're going to be here for a couple more after. So just because you leave this earth one day doesn't mean you won't return another day. So you must be prepared. So the universe, your higher power, God, whichever works for you, prepares you with different lessons. It starts from when you're a young age and it doesn't end until you close your eyes. And even then, you get one last lesson. So Take your time, Aries. Trust in what you're doing. Know that when you feel uncomfortable, it's okay. It just means it's not familiar. All right? Leo, your card for today is the Five of Pentacles. Leo, with the Five of Pentacles, you might be feeling like you're left out in the cold. You might be feeling like you're always having to follow or tag behind somebody. You might feel like you don't get to make the choices or decisions, that somebody else makes them for you. It might also feel like there's an imbalance around you, or you might be scared. Feel like you don't know. Alexa, turn it down. Feel like you don't know where exactly you're going, what direction you should be going in. Feel like your journey's kind of stopped right now. Feel like you're stuck. Hey, Boss Up, thank you for joining our membership. Thank you. Good job. Welcome, welcome. So, Leo's challenge brings you strength. And this is definitely challenges that you're going through right now. So the message that was given to me for you today is challenges bring you strength. Don't allow these challenges to make you feel defeated, to make you feel as if you weren't good enough, to make you feel as if you're not strong enough or capable of handling something. You are never, ever considered a loser as long as you keep trying. You don't always have to be the winner. You don't. You don't always have to be the winner, but it doesn't make you a failure. The only time you fail yourself is when you stop trying. So just don't quit, okay? Leo, don't quit. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, Queen of Wands. With the Queen of Wands, Saggies, it talks about your fears are starting to be at your feet, so to speak. In other words, your fears are not what's blocking you anymore. Your fears were stopping you from moving ahead, from accepting advancement, from accepting different opportunities. It was keeping you unsociable. It was keeping you like the hermit. For some of you, Sagittarius, your life was just work, home, work, home, work, home. But there's something else coming around for you. There's something else that's going to be introduced to you. There's going to be something where you're going to want to initiate other people and or get other people involved in. There's something that you're going to come up with, a plan that's going to create some type of bond between you and either friends, you and family, or you and coworkers. Sagittarius, the effort that you put in doesn't always match what you receive. You can't always reciprocate, or people won't always reciprocate back to you what you're giving them. But it doesn't mean to stop being who you are. It doesn't mean to stop doing what you do. It doesn't mean that every day you're kind and somebody else is just not that nice to you or receiving of your energy, to just stop then. No, actually it means to keep going. Because if somebody's working against the positive energy, gosh, what is going on with spirit? If something's working against the positive energy that you're giving out, all right, then it means they need it. It means keep going. They have a wall up. There's somebody that you're dealing with that has a wall up. Their boundaries are so strong in front of them. They've been hurt. They've been disappointed. They don't trust people. Whatever this is about, you were assigned there to deal with this person, to show them that, yes, trust can be re-earned back. It can, especially from another person, not from the actual person who hurt you. Because once it happens from somebody who hurt you, to rebuild that trust is almost nearly impossible. You know, it's funny. You can do 1,000 things perfect, and you do one thing wrong, and that's what somebody's going to focus on. They're not going to say, well, she did all this great stuff, but she forgot this, or she did that. People only need one excuse. They go to negativity so quickly. Don't allow somebody to blow out your candle. Don't let somebody take away your light, okay? Somebody else might be having a really shitty day, and they might want you to have a shitty day with them because misery loves company. Don't allow them that. Don't allow them that. when somebody's complaining to you today, all you got to quickly say is, you know what? I'm going to pray that your circumstances change and get better. I'm going to pray that you're feeling better. I'm going to pray that things change for you. I'm going to pray that life gets better for you. I'm going to pray that you see the happiness and joy that I can see. So flip it around. They won't know what to make of it. All right? Let them complain for their minute that they talk, but they're looking for you to solve their problems. Don't. Just tell them, I'm going to pray for you. That's it. And be done. Be done. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Queen of Swords today. Gemini, Queen of Swords. So Gemini, what this is talking about with the Queen of Swords is that you're showing somebody that you finally figured out your value. You're showing somebody that, you know what, you can pass right by them and it doesn't matter anymore. You could show somebody that what they've done to you in the past, whether it's manipulation or lies or cheating or whatever you went through, that you've gotten past that. You're done being their victim. If you're not in a relationship anymore, don't remain their victim. Don't let somebody rent space in your head that's not paying rent. Stop allowing people to take up space in your head with that overthinking. They're not paying you rent for that space, are they? No. So, goodbye. All right? Your message today, stop struggling with the decisions that you know what you need to do. Stop struggling with those decisions that you know you need to make. And you know what decision that is. But you keep trying to convince yourself that you're going to wait a little bit, that you're going to give them another chance, that you're going to try a little harder. How much longer are you going to do this? How much longer are you going to keep waiting? Because let me just make it clear to you, Gemini. If somebody wants to be with you, they're going to be with you. If somebody wants to call you, they'll call you. If somebody wants to date you, be committed, be truthful, be faithful, they will. But if somebody's ignoring your text messages, somebody's not responding to your calls, somebody's only seeing you when it's convenient for them, or they're calling you 10:30 at night, which is a booty call, see it for what it is and dismiss it if that's not what you're into, if that's not what you're looking for. If you're in love and wanting a commitment from this person and they're not showing you the same energy, stop playing that role so that months down the road you can say, well, they kept doing this to me. They kept hurting me. They kept using me. No, you got to take accountability and responsibility because you signed up for it. You saw the signs. You saw the flags. You saw that they didn't put the effort in. So you can't blame them because you allowed them to. You have a mouth, speak it and say, no, thank you. I'm done. Stop calling me. You have to decide. It's your choice. It's your decision. All right? You cannot be the victim unless you allow somebody to make you that victim. You cannot. In most cases. We're not talking about sexual assault and things like that. We're talking about relationships. Okay? I'm not talking about what may have happened to you as a child. I'm not talking about that. That's a whole nother party. Libra. All right, Libra, you have the Knight of Cups. Good news for Libra. Somebody's coming in. Somebody's still trying to make that offer. I believe it. I believe it. But you know what, Libra? You're kind of like, I've had that cup before. And every time I took that cup and I looked inside, it was empty. It had promises to the heavens. But I looked in that cup and it was empty. Libra, the goal is right in front of you. So keep going. It's like you thought you lost it for a minute. You thought you forgot what your actual goal was. A lot of you Libras thought your goal was to get married, have a partner, husband or wife, whoever I'm talking to, and be well taken care of. A lot of you thought that was your goal. But now Libras have had a change of thought where, you know what, my goal is just to get through today, just to focus on today, not overwhelm myself with tomorrow, not kick myself in the ass for yesterday. Just worry about today because you cannot change yesterday. And you cannot, unless you're like me, you cannot predict tomorrow. So take it slow, take it easy. Enjoy what's right in front of you. Some of you spend so much time worrying about either what already happened or what's going to happen that you're not even living in the present. You're losing all this energy and time today. You're losing opportunities today. You're losing chances of happiness and laughter and fun today because you're so worried about either yesterday, which you can't change, or you're worried about tomorrow, which isn't even here yet. But at the same time, you're neglecting yourself today. So come on, Libra. Come on. Come on. All right. Aquarius. Be careful with the Devil card. Aquarius. Temptations are all around. It's always easier to take the shortcut. It's always easier to take the lesser road. It's always easier to be able to lax up a little bit or take a break more often or do the wrong thing. Maybe you're trying to get something fixed and you're going to pay somebody who's kind of half-assed, not so much certified, to fix something, to only have to fix it again. So you're going to end up paying twice instead of taking it to the person that should have fixed it in the first place, maybe a mechanic, a certified mechanic. Instead of having your neighbor, Joe Schmo, down the street try to fix it, you put a coat hanger in there and hold it up, whether it's your muffler or whatever, exhaust system. That's only going to last for a little bit. If you rig it like that, you're going to need to get it fixed again. So you're going to pay twice. So it's really important, Aquarius, it's really important to do it right the first time. Yeah, it might be harder. Yeah, it might be more of a struggle. Yeah, it might be challenging. Yeah, it might take longer. But at the same time, it'll be worth it because you're going to do it right the first time. Anybody can half-ass something, but there's only a certain amount of time you're going to get away with half-ass. Eventually, shit's going to hit the fan. Stuff's going to come to face value, and you're going to need to do it the right way. Okay? Hey, Diana. So, your message today is, you've been down this road before. Don't make the same choices and decisions because it didn't work right the first time, which is why you're repeating this lesson. Okay? Matthew 6:34, therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Amen, Empress. Love it. Thank you. Hey, Christina. Nope, I don't think so. Taurus has not been done. Not yet. Not yet. Right now I'm on Aquarius. So Aquarius, that is your message. Don't make the same choices and decisions that you made in the past. That's why you're repeating this lesson in the first place. All right? Don't take the easy route. All right? So far, we've done Aries, Leo, Sag, fire signs. We've done air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We are now on water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, coming up with you, Cancer, is the Hermit card. Your message is, learn to manage your time better. Work smart, not hard. Learn to manage your time better, Cancer. Work smart, not hard. There's things where you keep going back and forth and back and forth and having to go over it and over it, and you're wasting a lot of time going back and forth. Whereas if you take your time and slowly, gradually move forward as you're handling certain situations, each one you can completely knock off once you're done with it and move forward. But if you only do a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit here and a little bit there, every single issue or problem or situation that you're dealing with is only getting a little bit of your attention and is not getting resolved. Therefore, you're going to have to revisit again the next day and the next day and the next day. So do one thing, handle it, complete it, move on to the next. Manage your time more carefully. You have the Hermit card, which talks about you being stuck in a position. It talks about you staying in one place. It talks about you kind of even self-sabotaging in a certain kind of way, so be careful with that. It also talks about Cancerians that You're not wanting to get out amongst others. You're kind of staying to yourself. It's almost like you're not opening up. You're kind of closed down because of the wounds. You're trying to heal, but healing does not mean stay alone. Healing does not mean stay alone. It means get out. Get out in nature. Go around other people. Do things that make you laugh and smile. Sing. Put on the radio. Go for a drive. Go by the water. Whatever works for you. All right? Pisces. Pisces, you're ready with the Page of Swords. You're ready to give something another try, but you're also ready to cut something out. So with the Page of Swords, it's talking about, you know what, you're going to try something one more time. If it doesn't work for you, you're going to cut it out. You're going to be done with them, done with something. Some of you are dealing with a situationship and not a relationship, but it is a situationship because it is one-sided. Soon you're going to be able to face the music. Soon you're going to be able to accept it for what it is and cut something out so that you can move forward and allow something new to come in. The message for you today talks about stop letting others make decisions for you. This is your race, not theirs. You're in your own race. You can't compare your race to anybody else's. I don't care if you're in the same job, in the same position, with the same title, making the same money, working the same hours, working at the same place. You have your own race to run. God's plan for you was your own race, not to compare you to somebody else's. Don't worry about how fast they're going, how slow they're going. All that matters is that you understand you're in your own race. Take the time that you need in order to complete something. Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Four of Swords. You need to ground yourself. You must be up in your head right now, or you're overthinking. Scorpio, there's a lot going on with you. You're kind of all over the place. You're not sure what to do. You're doubting something or a decision or choice that you made. You're hesitant on what to do next. Scorpios, you may have bit off more than you can chew this time. So whatever's going on with Scorpios, you might be having regrets about a choice or decision that you made. Like I said, you could have bit off more than you could chew. For some of you, it was your ego getting in the way. For some of you, you really need to humble yourself right now. You need to get yourself back and take accountability and responsibility for your choices and decisions. Scorpios, today is kind of like, you know what, where you should realize that for those of you that do have partners, realize that you haven't really taken the time to just say, hey, are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you? That's going to mean so much if you can say that to somebody. And if you're not in a relationship, perhaps it's a friend, a coworker, just be very consoling. Use your empathic side and ask somebody, hey, everything okay? We haven't really had a lot of time to talk, but I just wanted to catch up with you. I want to make sure that you're good. Is there anything I can do? Just let somebody know you care. Somebody's needing that around you today. Whoever you are, Scorpio, somebody's needing that around you today. All right, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, the reward is not getting to the finish line. The blessing comes on your journey getting to that finish line. If you miss the journey and try to take that shortcut to get to the finish line faster, you're going to miss the lessons along the way. And you're going to miss the blessings along the way. It is so important that you have to understand why this goal, why this place that you're trying to get to, this destination even, why it's so important. It's not the place itself that you're getting to or that your final destination is. That's not the most important part of this. It's not. It's what you're going to learn along the way. For some of you, you may not understand, why am I in this position right now? Why am I working this job right now? Why am I in this area when I could be in this area? There's a purpose for your journey. There's a purpose for this lesson. You guys, it's the same with me. I could be working in an office. I was a principal clerk typist. I was an evidence handler. I worked in DNA. I worked with CODIS, with the FBI, putting people, sex offenders away in all the states in the America, all the states in the United States. And I chose a job that's physical. I chose a job that has benefits. I chose a job that's still state. I chose a job that gives me the time and the freedom to think, to come up with ideas and plans. It's like being your own boss because you get to make your own schedule within the building of what rooms you want to do first and how you want to do them. So understand, Capricorn, that you're not where you are by mistake. It's not by mistake. There's a reason you're there. Either you're going to be a blessing to somebody else or somebody else is going to be your blessing. It's really exciting to wait and find out how it's going to work. Capricorn, stay strong. All right? You have a celebration coming up. I had to pull that. You have a celebration coming up. The Four of Wands. So something is definitely going to benefit you on the journey that you're on. I know it's hard. I know it's a struggle. I know it can feel overwhelming. I know maybe sometimes it even feels degrading. I get that too. But then you got to remember, you know what? You can do this. You have a bigger lesson. There's a bigger plan for you. This is not the end of your destination. It's just the beginning of your journey. You don't have any idea where this is going to take you. But this road that you're on is going to lead you somewhere that you don't even know about. So be patient. Just wait for it, all right? Taurus. Taurus. We had somebody in here asking about Taurus, right? All right, Taurus. So Taurus, you know what? You have the Ace of Swords. Now, remind you, I don't read like the traditional tarot. You have the Ace of Swords. Yes, there's an opportunity. Yes, there's going to be a new beginning, but you can only have a new beginning when there's an ending first. Sorry to say it, but Taurus, something may have ended. Something may have stopped. Maybe it's something's finalized. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe your relationship didn't work out. Maybe you lost your home or you moved out of your home. Maybe you're moving to a different location. Whatever your situation is, Taurus, just know that it's for the good. It's for the better. The change that you went through, the situation you had to deal with, the challenges that you were faced with were not for nothing. There's definitely changes. With the Ace of Swords, there's changes coming. There's growth and opportunity here. But this growth and opportunity can only show up because you cut something out or you decided you were done with something. For those of you Tauruses wanting to go back to some bullshit that you were already in, you just want to sprinkle a little more salt on the wound? Is that why you want to go back? Do you think they've changed? Do you think the situation changed? That fast? You think they changed overnight? A couple weeks? Even a month? No. Taurus, you want to go back because it's comfortable. You want to go back because you decided that you want to conform to their ideas, their ways. You want to change your morals. You want to change who you are because you want to be with them because you've convinced your mind with some stinking thinking that that's who you need to be with. You keep trying to make a square peg fit in a round hole. It's not going to work. You can go back 100 times and I'll be right here when you do. There's a reason they're an ex. Leave them there. There's a reason it didn't work out. They were right for someone, but not for you. You can't be both people in a relationship if they're not contributing, if they're not making changes, not because they're trying to do what you tell them to do, but if they can't see that they need to change their attitude or change their ways, that sometimes their behavior is not okay, when they're disrespectful, Taurus, if they're hiding their phone, but they got it locked. They keep it face down. Keep the ringer off when they're around you. How many red flags do you need? How many red flags do you need? Stop trying to make shit fit. It doesn't belong there. You can't do that. It doesn't. I get it that you're afraid. I get it you don't want to be alone. I get it you put a lot of time into this. But like I tell everybody, if you invest in a certain stock and it keeps taking your money, take your shit out of there. Don't watch it until it's all gone. Taurus, you heard me? All right, last but not least, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Ace of Pentacles, so the universe is bringing help. It's bringing assistance. It's like, you know what, just hang in there a little bit longer. It's like, you know what, the angels are protecting you. They're working with you. They're on your side. Virgo, it talks about, it's funny how you've changed your perception. It's funny how the way you used to think just 3 months ago, the ideas you had, the plans you were making, they kind of came really close. And once you saw what you thought you really wanted, Virgos, and it came right here in front of you, you kind of decided, you know what? Maybe I'm just better off the way I was. No thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. So whatever this offer was that was coming around you, this opportunity, perhaps in love or job, career, whatever, it's different for all of you. But whatever this opportunity was, when it got close enough to you and you could really see it, you were kind of like, nah, it's okay. I'm good where I'm at. I'm going to hold right here. Okay, so if you're playing poker and you got an ace and a king, then you got 21 right there. What are you going to try to do? You want to try to, or you got 2 kings and you got a 20. You want to take a hit and then you're going to find out, or you want to split. You want to do a split. Now you're going to give up your 20 and you're going to do a split and hope that you're going to get, another 11 card, or you're going to get another high card. Maybe you should just be grateful for what you do have. And I think that's what Virgo's figured out. They're grateful for what they do have. They're not looking so much to want to make a whole bunch of changes. They're not wanting that. They're okay. Virgos feel okay with what they have. But it is so funny that you tried and struggled and got so excited and thought that this was what you wanted, when in actual reality, you just wanted to know that you could. It's kind of like a lot of you wanting your ex back. You don't really want your ex back. You just want to know that you could. You just want to know that they want you. Once you get that in you, you're good. This is why a lot of you are dealing with partners and being single and dealing with relationships, and you keep trying and trying and trying to make this person want you or want to commit to you or want to marry you. And that's just it. You're trying too hard. You're too convenient for them. Why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free is a true saying. But also, too, you got to remember that the male partners, they are hunters. And if there's no chase involved, they don't want it. They don't want it because they already know what they can have. They want what they can't have. You have to keep that chase there. Without a chase, you won't have anybody running after you. You got to run. Run the other way so somebody can follow you. Don't be so convenient, okay? Don't do those midnight opening the door. Unless you just want that straight up booty call, unless you're agreeing to that because you're just 2 adults who just need to have a good time, get rid of some frustration, then that's on you. But make sure you understand what you're doing. Because when you put your emotions into that shit and you try to find love into what's just sex, it's not going to happen. They're not seeing it like that. Men don't think like you do. It's not about that. It's yeah, I like you. Yeah, I like to have a good time with you, but that's it, called a day. Not trying to marry you. Not trying to leave my wife for you. Not trying to do whatever. So be careful what you're settling for. And stop trying to think that you can have an affair with somebody that's married and they're going to choose you over them. Why would you want them? Because if they're cheating on their wife now, they're going to cheat on you. Hello? So please, please, please. I get so many emails, so many messages about, oh, I'm with this married person. That is your first mistake. That was your first mistake. And you believing that they're gold is your second mistake. Because if they're cheating on the person they married or even had children with, you really believe they're not going to run on you? And what makes you different? Because the leopard ain't changing their spots. Definitely not. All right, you guys. You know how I shoot straight from the hip, right? Exactly, Susan. Susan, how you doing? And how's that beautiful cat of yours doing? How's that baby cat? I say baby. It's not a baby, right? Leo, I hear like you got good news coming to you real soon. Leo, you got good news coming to you real soon. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's about a job. I don't know if it's about a partner. But you got good news coming, Leo. He just turned 16. God bless him. He looks beautiful. So healthy. He's beautiful. Hey, Kayla. Hi, Tracy. I'm glad you caught us. Hey, Renata. So we got 83 people in here. I thank you for hitting the like button. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there's more COVID coming up, Susan? You got more COVID up in North Jersey? Oh, shit. I'm going to start wearing my mask. Ocean Healer, what's going on? Ocean Healer needs prayers. What's going on, Ocean Healer? Oh, God, Susan. I don't know, Leo. I told you, I don't know. Good news is coming. We'll see. You're welcome, Virgo. I'm so upset, Virgo. Oh, my God. You've been sick? All right, Ocean Healer. Make sure you stay in touch with your doctor, okay? Careful of the food you're eating. Me too, Leo. Let me know what happens. Ocean Healer, we're definitely praying for you to feel better. And we're praying for Vicky and Brittany, the loss of their family member. Ugh. Ocean Healer, what the heck is going on? What is going on, Ocean Healer? What is your diagnosis? Queen Bee, that's a decision you got to make. I can't make the choices for you. I wish I could. What's your diagnosis, Ocean Healer? Autoimmune. Listen, look up medical medium. Anthony, medical medium on Facebook. If you have Facebook, look him up. So if you want a reading from me, my readings will be done on Saturdays. You can text me at the reading line at that phone number. Text me your name. Leo, could you put the link up for my PayPal? Right now, readings are $165 for 30 minutes. I only have Saturdays available. Put your phone number in your text. Well, put your name in your text message and I'll see your number and let me know that you want a reading. So text that number, say I want a reading. I sent the payment for $165. I want it on Saturday. Understand that I'm on Eastern Standard Time, okay? New York, New Jersey, that area. So that's the time I'll be working from. Readings will begin after 12 noon on Saturdays. Kayla, I won't be doing them today. I don't have any time. I got to get ready for work, but yeah, MS is definitely very tough. But you know what? Like I said, look up Anthony Williams. Anthony Williams, the medical medium. Look him up on Facebook. Anthony Williams. Amazing, all natural stuff. Tell you what to eat, what not to eat. Look up medical medium. He's amazing. Oh, good. Well, follow what he's saying. But make sure you see your specialist as well. And I'll keep you in our prayers, okay? All right, you guys, still at home healing from your knee replacement. Yeah, you'll be back to work, Michelle Harris. You'll be back to work roughly about maybe 4 or 5 weeks total after your surgery. You should be back to work at the most. Light duty maybe, but you'll be back to work. All right, guys, sending a lot of love and light. Have a blessed day. I'll see you guys soon. If not, tomorrow morning again for the next daily. Praying that my back stays strong today and I could do my job. I'm just praying I could do my job. Praying. It's going to be slow she rolls today. I'm bringing ice packs to work with me just in case. All right, guys. See you soon. Oh, it's got to get easier. Oh, Jesus. You too. I think the more weight I lose, the less pressure on my back, right? So everything's working together. Everything's working together. So I'm just so excited and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this job. I'm so grateful. And I love the people there. I can't wait to get there. I love the people there. Thank you, Brittany. You're very welcome. You're welcome, Marcy. All right, guys. See you soon.